Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. They try to get it outside on the left. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
When you run it up the middle, you got so many big boys on the inside. When you run this toss out wide, it's nice because you get away from all the beef. You get to get on the perimeter, make some of those little guys make some tackles out wide. The running back really appreciates when you give him some tosses.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Release to the back. Makes the catch, it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hand off to the lone back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down Rice.
And this is is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets the back moving. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He caught it. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A run from the quarterback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Owls moving quickly to the line. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and goal.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the back. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. They were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. and an empty set. Back to pass, it's King. That's caught, it's Patterson. Breaks the tackle and he's got room. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And that's good enough for a first down.
You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Caught close to the marker, it's Patterson. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's King. Swings it out to his running back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted deep in his own end. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions are not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The option look. He'll pitch it. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rice. Great job by the back on the option.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Sends it back in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Crosses the 30. Lots of room to run. The 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to beat him to the left. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds a man on the right. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Owls headed quickly to the line. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
First and 10.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Dropping back, it's King. Got his man quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He faked.
He unleashes a long one. And he'll make the catch at the 15. Huge play. Puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That is his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Central Michigan is in trouble. Check that. They're in a world of trouble because unless I'm reading that scoreboard wrong, that does not look very good. They're trailing by 14 to Ball State. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Handoff to the lone back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. These corners going to give them some space. Pulls it in. It's Rivers. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner's right up on him.
Catch in the middle. It's Byrne.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Byrne. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Alexander.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Byrne. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The end of the period, and Rice is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And here in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled
it. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. On the option, he'll do it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Right on the money. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Owls! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's King. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Rivers. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find...
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep, and he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Play the analytics here and you go for 2. Back to throw, it's King. He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and they take the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Rides the back and leaves it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Jackson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can, quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he can get a 1st down.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Motion from the back. Toss to the outside. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Makes the grab at the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Tight end now in motion. With the run on first and goal. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. This is a designed run. Touchdown Owls! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
Looking for the two-point try. On the option. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7.
And that's a really good job by this offense. Watch the quarterback. He basically blocks the defensive play with him, pitches off to the running back, and he gets in there for the two-point conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Rice.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's King. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Takes a hit as he fires. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success, and you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.